Yo, what's going on guys? This is Kag back here with another LM Jam video, and in today's video guys, I'm going to be talking about people converting photos, actual pictures, to masterpieces on LM Jam. Now this is something that has happened for a couple years now, but it hasn't really been seen around the game nowadays. Now I actually own two masterpieces that were directly converted from an image to actual masterpieces, and you might have seen these in my den or on my jammer wall. I did have them on there for a while before removing them. And this is obviously one of them here. This is just a meme, I guess, but you can tell by the quality that this is obviously not the quality of the art studio in comparison to the likes of something like this. The quality is drastically different, and same with this one here. This is pretty much a picture. The quality is that high on this, and I've had other masterpieces in the past. I'll put a few examples on screen right now of what they look like because I don't actually have them anymore because they were on my old accounts. But pretty much I want to talk about how this actually happens and kind of the dangers of it, because this is still somewhat around, but most of the times Almujam will actually reject the masterpieces that were converted from pictures nowadays. So I just want to kind of give an example of how it's done. So pretty much, you know, as you usually load up your Almujam masterpiece, it's saved in an AJ art file here. So as you can see here, this is just a random masterpiece I did up in a couple minutes. However, if I try to load a PNG file, it obviously won't let me. It says this masterpiece could not be loaded, please try again later. And then if I try to actually change the file extension like so, and by doing this and I click yes and I still try to change it, it obviously still won't allow me to. And how pretty much people were converting pictures to actual masterpieces was with a program. Now I can't show the program because, well, first of all, I don't have it, and second of all, I don't think I should be showing off the interface just in case people try to look it up. But pretty much it would grab your user ID on your Almujam account, because everybody has their own unique ID because of how masterpieces work now. It would pretty much fetch that, and then it would also give you the option to choose a PNG file, and it would generate an AJ art file of that PNG file with your account user ID, so then you could actually load it up like a normal masterpiece, like how I do here. And sometimes these would get approved. Like I said, I have two here. However, these were actually made a couple years ago, so I don't actually know if they actually do still allow some of these to get through around the game nowadays. And in case if any of you are wondering what actually happens to the people that do this sort of thing, so for example, the person that made this is Waluigi, very awesome username. They are not banned or anything. Their account is still fully functional. They can log in, whatever. However, in most cases of people actually using this program to make PNGs and photos into actual masterpieces, most of the time they will remove the ability to actually make masterpieces at all from the account that is actually doing this. So I know a couple of times people actually try to do it and they would just keep getting rejected for the masterpieces, and at some point Almujam would just kind of have enough of it and just remove the ability for you to make masterpieces at all. And sometimes this does happen to normal players as well if they're making too many masterpieces, so do keep that in mind. But usually they get lifted after a while. In comparison to this is most likely permanent if it were to happen to someone like Waluigi. But yeah guys, so that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video. I thought I should make a video on this because a lot of people were wondering how do I actually get something like this in the game, and that's kind of been a somewhat of a mystery for kind of a couple years now. A lot of people didn't really know how exactly some of these photos were getting into the game as masterpieces, so I feel like this video would help a lot of people out in finding out how that actually happens. But yeah guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up the video here. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on if you guys do want to be notified on future videos as well as videos just like this one. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy today's video, and let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.